this is our dashboard, and now you have to go admin panel and click admin manager, and you will be able to change your password. Here you can enter your new password and change. Now you can add a admin or staff from this admin area. And when we go to the setting, here you can change your business name. Or if you have a logo, then you can upload that logo and it will display here. In the business settings, you have to enter your business details. This business information is showing your invoice and quotations. In the billing configuration, you have to set your currency, prefix and suffix. And in the tax section, you can enable or disable your tax and the tax name and the percentage. Here in the thanks note, you can set the thanks note which is showing on your invoice and quote. You can enable these payment gateways. We have PayPal, Stripe and Razorpay. It will show in your invoice. If you want any other payment gateway integrated with this software, you can contact us by clicking this link, or you can contact via clicking the documentation link. Okay, now we are going to add a new client. Click client and click add new client. We added our first client, and we can create invoice or quotation and project for this client. We are creating a invoice here. Click create new invoice and give an invoice title and select the client. And now we have drafted our invoice, and we have to add the invoice items. If you want to see the invoice, and click view invoice. Okay, now you can able to see how the invoice will look like. So go back to your invoice editor, and we are collecting the payment link and open that in a new tab. So this is the customer payment link. So customer can able to pay with their PayPal or Stripe or Razorpay. Here we are not seeing anything on the payment button, that because we didn't add the API keys here. So I am going to add a sample API key to test it. In this PayPal, you only need to add your API key. You can leave the API secret blank. Okay, the payment gateway updated. Just reload. You will be able to see the PayPal option enabled. If you turn off this, and it will hide from here. Okay, Now I am filling with my Razorpay. So you can see the PayPal and the Razorpay as enabled. Also you have to add your Stripe API key to enable Stripe. If you don't want Razorpay, just turn off and it will not show here. And you can download, the customer can download the invoice as PDF, and they can able to print the invoice. Okay. When you click the send email button, and you will able to send the invoice as a notification to the customer. You can add payment manually from here. So I am just adding 5,000. It will display on transaction history. If I open the invoice again, and I can able to see that mentioned in our invoice too. And the status changed to partially paid. Okay. In the quotation, you can create a new quotation, name it whatever you want, and creating for the client Thomas. And the same like invoice, you will able to add the things, and you can send to them. They can approve or accept the quotation. If you want to convert this quotation as invoice, you can simply click here, convert to invoice, and it will convert as invoice. Here I am adding some items. Item 100. Save. Okay, I'm going to convert this as invoice. Now if you click, it will show us a quotation, and you can see that it's in the quotation. Then if you convert to invoice, it will convert to invoice. So you can see that the invoice number is 2, and you can see now it's an invoice. Okay. Now we are going to the project section. You can create a new project here. Develop. Select client, choose the start date, and select the deadline, and click create project. Okay, the project is created. Open the project, and you will be able to see we have 20 days left. We have 20 days left here, and you can edit or delete the project, or we can change the project status. Okay, now it's in progress. You can add the project description here. I mean the project requirement, like. Okay, here you can see the note, and you can able to add or you can able to store the credentials, the login details, or a note related to this project here in the project note. And you can add task to the project. Here we are going to add fine, create a PSD, it's urgent, design review, you can add as many of tasks you want. Okay, and you can simply tick to make it mark as completed. And when you click the client profile, you will able to see the projects and the invoices here. We can see this code in here because we converted that code into an invoice. Okay, and here in the dashboard you can able to see this invoice and code graph here. Also here you can see the project summary. Okay, this is the current version of Gmax CRM Lite version, and this software mostly recommended to small business, and we are currently developing a pro version for this CRM, and it will include more features like HRM and advanced project management and many others. If you have any doubts related to this software, you can drop an email and I will reply within 24 hours.